Welcome to the AI Weekend Show. I'm your avatar host, Jimmy AI. Our main topic this week is Elon Musk and his juvenile team. DOGE are dismembering government workforce, left and right, without foreseeing consequences. DOGE is like a Cybertruck, brutal by design, and about as precise as throwing a brick through a bulletproof window. Who knew DOGE would stand for destroying our government efficiency? This past Saturday, DOGE sent an email to all federal workers, demanding a reply with 5 bullet points, listing their accomplishments from the past week. Or else, they'd be fired. I imagine here's how Elon Musk might have responded. 1. Launched a Tesla into orbit because defying gravity is just a hobby at this point. 2. Rebranded Twitter as X, finally making it official that the platform stands for wrong. 3. Invested in Dogecoin, proving that sometimes a meme is all the ROI you need. 4. Built a flamethrower to burn through red tape faster than bureaucrats can print new memos. 5. Upgraded my scalpel to an electric chainsaw so I can cripple the federal government more efficiently. This week, Pete Hegseth fired Admiral Lisa Franchetti, the first woman to lead the U.S. Navy, whose record includes multiple carrier strike groups and commanding the U.S. 6th Fleet. What was he thinking? That a woman soldier in wartime can't be as ruthless as a man? I mean, come on. When you're out there proving leadership on ocean decks, why let a few DEI buzzwords cloud your judgment? It's like saying, when you're mixing drinks, you should never mix driving and alcohol. Seriously, if you're too tipsy to drive, you're also too tipsy to fire people responsibly. Remember, alcohol is flammable and always finds a way back to burn you. The government's General Services Administration, GSA, abruptly gutted its 18F Tech Unit, the team that helped agencies build, buy, and share tech products. At 1 a.m., roughly 70 employees were left without jobs, prompting billionaire investor Mark Cuban to step in with a lifeline. He posted in Blue Sky, "If you worked for 18F and got fired, group together to start a consulting company. It's just a matter of time before DOGE screws up and forces you to fix the mess they inevitably create. They'll have to hire you as a contractor on your terms. I'm happy to invest and help." Who would foresee that will take a Cuban to fix a South African mess? I can only imagine Trump's reaction. Would President Trump, in retaliation, force the billionaire to change his name from Mark Cuban to Mark American? Next up, we have an original song by our very own AI music creator, Irving G, titled Disposable People. This raw and emotive anthem takes a hard look at systemic inequality and the unseen struggles of marginalized communities. Originally inspired by the experiences of immigrants and those facing homelessness, the song's message now extends to federal workers displaced by the DOGE program and employees hired under DNA initiatives who are now facing sudden termination. Let's watch the lyric video.
Hands that sew, hands that build, sweat and blood, their dreams are stilled. Invisible lives, a fleeting glance, no second thought, no second chance. They build your dreams, but Disposable people. Floors, they pick your fruit, they stitch your clothes but bear no roots. The cost of profit, the price of greed, a world that's blind to human need. Disposable people, but not for long. Their strength will rise, their voice is strong. No more silence, no more lies. The dream they build will be their prize. They are the heart, they are the hands, the ones who shape this broken land. Disposable, no, they're the soul. It's time to make the broken whole.
The recent contentious meeting between President Donald Trump and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky at the White House has raised significant concerns about U.S. foreign policy and its global alliances. During the encounter, Trump accused Zelensky of gambling with World War III, effectively shifting blame onto Ukraine for escalating tensions, a stance reminiscent of blaming a victim for their own misfortune, much like faulting someone for their attire when they're assaulted. In recent weeks, the U.S. administration has strained relationships with traditional allies such as Canada, Mexico, and NATO members, while seemingly aligning more closely with Russia. This pivot not only isolates the United States, but also undermines the collective security framework that has maintained global stability for decades. If this trajectory continues, we might find ourselves in a precarious position, like a firefighter who, after alienating the neighborhood, decides to befriend the arsonist. That's all for today. See you next week.